It's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I was on LinkedIn trolling the whole of LinkedIn because guess what? LinkedIn is mostly male. It's a mostly male application. But I was trying to save the few women, or at least put a out to the few women, that on LinkedIn that may have come across my page, so that I don't know. It just takes a little, a mustard seed of fate, a mustard seed of an idea to like snap some women out of it. You know what I'm saying? To snap some women out of it, allow them to know that there are other choices in the world. You know what I'm saying? So that was my purpose on like LinkedIn or any other, non women dominant, which is most places. And yeah, so that was, I be trolling, because I want to send that message out, and the women that are receptive to it are the ones that would deserve to, what I'm saying, understand that. But that's a whole nother topic. Okay, so tying back my business course to the idea of patriarchy and how it's failing us today and has been failing us, period, from the beginning of time. That's a whole nother story. But if an organization is supposed to provide everything so that that organization, that entity continues to function, that means if the United States or the world, whatever, is to be taken, let's take it as an organization, which it is, then everything in the society, collectively and individually, should be provided for, right? Everything should have been thought of, such as daycare, which is overwhelmingly expensive nowadays. So if we had a real decent functioning patriarchy, which does that even would that ever exist, right? Then they would have thought about things like daycare. They would have made it maybe a government ran thing, that so that people could feel more secure about each daycare, that if each time they leave their children in a daycare with a daycare provider, they'll feel a little bit more secure, especially if it's like government ran programming or government ran daycare, and it's subsidized or free for parents, right? Or guardians or whatever the case may be. Wouldn't that be a great thing, that daycare is provided for from the federal government or state government? Because if it's a patriarchy, and if we're listening to what the patriarchy intends for us, the patriarchy should then provide everything that is needed to uphold the patriarchy and to continue the patriarchy and to make women want to actually have kids and raise the kids, because men would just collapse and die if they were all left as a collective to raise these children. They will not switch places with you. So they have to incentivize people to do that. And especially if they want to trick you into working and having kids, like that's what society is trying to do to us. Thank God I was like, whoo, miss me with that. But, if society wants to continue as it is, which is looking bad, you know what I'm saying? They should start incentivizing parents and make daycare state run, maybe. I don't know. But that's just an idea. I'm sure there are better ideas. Let's look at some options. Let's bring up some options. Let's type it in the comments or something. That's just one thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But there are so many other topics that I want to discuss on this topic, but I think this video has gotten long enough. You know what I'm saying? And there are some other things I want to touch on. Might as well do it in this video, right? So some of the other things I want to discuss. Hmm. No, I'm gonna save it for the next video, because I'm gonna have to give it a whole preface, and do all of that stuff. And but you know me, I like to just fly by the seat of my pants. You know what I'm saying? Like whether I'm in school or not in school, whether I'm at work. Look, when I'm in my passion, I like to fly by the seat of my pants. Whatever my heart is speaking, in addition to whatever notes I wrote, then that's just what it's gonna be. Like, I tried to like write out stuff and type out stuff, but it just sounds like a robot, and I don't like that. Like, no. But anyway, I'm gonna keep adjusting and seeing what works for me. So anyway, so yeah, this dress is cheating. This is like one of my favorite little blazers or little jackets, and it's also from Shein. I love it because, well, I like it a lot because you can just, you see that? It's so cute. Okay, it's so cute and it's so cozy and it's light, but it does what it needs to do. You know what I'm saying? It does what needs to be done. But anyways, that was a lot of talking, and I made time today. And that's just what it was. I made time for y'all today. I had some extra time. And I was like, you know what? Why not? And I did. Why not? And did. Anyway, let me stop. I had a lot of other stuff to, what I'm saying, discuss with y'all, but I think that's enough for today. Mr. BB, say bye bye to the people. My BB baby. All right. Thank you guys for joining me, whoever joined. And if you stuck to this part, comment a heart or something or whatever. Yes, I have my aligners on, and again, my smile direct is smile directing. My aligners are aligning. You see what I'm saying? And again, like the reason for my treatment plan is because this side, this side, there's these two teeth, they kind of come down, but mostly this one right here, and this side goes inward, so it's like flat right here and fat right here, flat and fat. Okay, but hopefully by the time I get on to my next treatment plan, it'll be a little bit better. Anyways, regardless of that, fabulous still. Okay, and yeah, thank you for joining me, and look forward to my new formats. I'm gonna be doing some new stuff. I'm gonna try. I like to try my hand at many, many things, and many, many pots. I've always been like that since I was a wee little girl, a wee little mini me. You know what I'm saying? Always like trying different things, creative. But sometimes you have to suppress your creativity because it's not safe. Number one, and number two, you want to get through your survival phases of life. But as I always say, enjoy every phase of your life. Okay? Period. Okay. So that you never regret. Enjoy every phase of your life to the fullest. Because Lord knows I did. And anyone that knows me can tell you the same. Okay. Okay. But what else? What else did I want to impart before I go? Um Just be yourself, be you. Anyone judging you is judging themselves because they don't have the fortitude or are not brave enough to be themselves, regardless of the judgment, regardless of what anyone has to say, regardless of anything. So they're not there yet, so they have to judge you to feel better about themselves, and that's sad in and of its in and of its own. Okay, that's sad all by itself. So be happy that you have the strength to be you, because not a lot of people do. A lot of people are trapped, captive in whatever situation they're in, and instead of seeking other options, they'll rather just sit there and be mad. But if that was the type of person I was, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. If I just sat there and was mad and didn't look into other options and seek, different options for my situation. Because if I didn't, I would definitely not be here. So other people aren't stupid for seeking options and working hard towards it. So don't give up on yourself, because maybe I'm an example to some people. I don't know.